Hello everyone, Carson here, and in this video I'm going to be solving Wordle number 1182 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for September 13th, 2024. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1182. I'm going to start with the word shout. Okay, interesting. Got the S and H yellow. So I'm thinking that it's very likely for this word to end in SH. So let me guess a word that follows this pattern. For example, crash. I was not wrong indeed. So something 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 SH. And I also know that R and A are letters that are part of this word from the previous clue. So I think So something ARSH. Harsh or marsh. So we've got harsh or marsh. I'm not sure if there are any other words, but these are the two that I'm thinking of. Let's try harsh, because, well, it's a 50-50. If there are really no other possible words, if it's really down to harsh or marsh, it's a 50-50. And, like, you can't say just because there's a repeated H, it's more likely to be marsh. Like, I don't think that's a correct statement. So, harsh is the first word that came to my mind, so let's guess harsh. And I got very lucky this time. Luckily, I trusted my gut. I went with my gut. Alright, so yeah, I'll definitely take uh today's Wordle performance, I'll take that. Very glad that I got it in 3 tries. So yeah. On the first try, okay, I got SNH yellow, so I tried placing the SH and succeeded in doing that. On top of that, I even got RNA yellow. So after I made the second guess, I already know 4 of the 5 letters. So that's how I could guess today's Wordle answer in 3 tries. So yeah, there was some luck in there. But yeah, process of elimination, I guess, or just seeking for patterns. Alright, so yeah, this is Wordle number 1182. So after I'm done with Wordle, I can move on to New York Times Sudoku. So I'm gonna solve the hard difficulty Sudoku for the day. I see that these ones point right. This 2 points right and this 2 points down. So in block 6, the digit 2 is forced into column 9. Okay, these 2's points left and this cell sees another 2. So in block 7, the digit 2 is forced into this cell, and then these 2's points up. And, oh, with these 2's, they force the digit 2 into this cell in block 1. These 2's force the digit 2 into one of these 2 cells in block 5. Okay, this 5 points left and this 5 points down. So in block 7, the digit 5 is forced into this cell. And then we got these 5's forcing the digit 5 into this cell in block 8. Now this one points down. This one points down, and after 5 occupied the cell, I can force the digit 1 into this cell in block 7, leaving a... well, okay, so there are 2 open cells left in block 7. The missing digits are 4 and 9, but this cell sees a 4. So I can place 4 and 9 like this. These 4's point right. These 5's point up and this cell sees another 5. So in block 2, the digit 5 is forced into this cell. We got these 5's forcing the digit 5 into one of these 2 cells in block 4, and these 5's point right, this cell sees another 5. Okay, so I see something rather interesting. In row 1, in row 1, 7 is a missing digit. But these two open cells see another 7. So these two cells cannot contain 7. So in row 1, the digit 7 is forced into one of these two cells. And because 7 is guaranteed to go into one of these two cells for this row, 7 in all other open cells in block 1 are eliminated. So none of these 4 open cells can contain 7, because 7 is hidden here, because they have to be placed into one of these two cells for row 1. So if 7s are here, no other open cells in block 1 can contain 7, because they're here. Okay. This 6 points down and this 6 points right. So in block 8, the digit 6 is forced into row 9. This 8 points left and this 8 points up. So in block 1, the digit 8 is forced into column 1, and then these 8s force the digit 8 into one of these two cells in block 4. These 7s points left and this cell sees another 7. Oh, okay, so yeah. Talking about row 1 again. The missing digits of row 1 are 4, 6, 7, and 8, but this cell sees 4, 7, and 8. So this actually must be a 6. If I'm going too fast, I'll explain it again. Alright, so I'll just mark down all digits from 1 to 9. 1 through 9. But this cell sees, or the meaning of C is it cannot contain that digit. So this cell sees 1, or cannot contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So the only digit that this cell does not see is 6. And in Sudoku, we cannot have empty cells. So each cell must contain at least and at most one digit. So only one digit can go in the cell. Well, basic Sudoku rules, right? To avoid empty cells, we have to fit at least one digit, is what I'm trying to say. So it must be a 6, because this cell literally cannot contain any other digits. It sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So it must be a 6, because it can't be anything else. And we have to fit a digit into this cell. It must be 6. Okay. Now 4, 7, and 8 are the missing digits of row 1, but this cell sees 4 and 7. So 4 and 7 go into the other two open cells in this row, making this cell an 8. And I can also force the digit 8 into this cell in block 1 after I placed this 8 and found this 4-7 pair. Oh yeah, 4-7 pair makes the other three open cells in block 1 a triple of 3, 6, and 9, where this cell sees 3 and 6, so this cell must be a 9, leaving a 3-6 pair in these two cells. Column 3 is missing the digits 3, 6, and 8. Okay, the 6 points up, so in block 2, the digit 6 is forced into column 5, which eliminates 6 from this cell, forcing the digit 6 into this cell in block 8. These 6s points right and this cell sees another 6. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep filling in rows or columns that are more restricted. For example, row 9. The missing digits of row 9 are 1, 4, 8, and 9. This cell sees 1 and 8, so it can only contain either 4 or 9. This cell sees 9, so it's 1, 4, or 8. These two cells see 4, but on top of that, this cell sees 1 and this cell sees 9. So this cell can only contain, this one can only contain 8 or 9, and the other one is 1 or 8 only. Alright, in row 8, 1, 3, 6, and 7 are the missing digits. 1, 3, 6, 7. This cell sees 6, so it's 1, 3, or 7. This cell sees 7, so it's 1, 3. Oh, and it also sees 6, so it's 1 or 3 only. This is 1, 3, 6, 7, so I'm not going to mark that down. This cell sees 1 and 3, so I can only contain either 6 or 7. Okay, in column 6, the missing digits are 1, 3, and 9. This cell sees 1, so it's 3 or 9 only. This cell sees 9, so it's 1, 3. This 1, 3, 9. These ones force the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 4. Hmm. Actually see something quite interesting. Okay, so... Oh wait, never mind. Okay, never mind. That was really stupid. Okay, what I was trying to say is that, um, well, I mean, it's already 1 into one of these two cells, 5 into one of these two cells, and 7 into one of these two cells, so, um, okay, never mind. I thought I was being, I really thought I saw something there, but turns out I did not. Sorry about that. Um, okay, in row 9, in row 7, sorry. In row 7, the missing digits are 3, 7, 8, and 9. This cell sees 7, so it's 3, 8, or 9, and this cell sees 3 and 8, so it can only contain 7 or 9. This cell is 1, 3, 6, 7. Might as well mark it down. In row 4, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9 are the missing digits. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. These two cells see 4 and 9, and on top of that, the cell sees 5. So it's 3, 5, 8 for the cell, and 3, 8 for the cell. Okay. 3, 4, okay, wait. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. This cell sees 5 and 8, so it's only 3, 4, 8. No, sorry, no, it's not 3, 4, 8. It's 3, 4, 9. My bad. Okay, so these 9s force the digit 9 into one of these two cells in block 4. Oh, okay, this is what I'm missing. This 9 points right, and this also sees 9. So with the 5s, 5 and 9 well, I should say that these two cells form a 5-9 pair. Because as you can see in block 3, the digits 5 and 9 are missing. And these 5s and 9s force both 5 and 9 into one of these two cells only, and they share the same two cells. So the only combinations are 5-9 or 9-5 the other way. So there are no other combinations. So we can say that this 5-9 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells because they they can only and must contain 5 and 9 only. Okay. Which means that the other three open cells in block 3 form a triple of 1, 4, and 7, where this cell sees 4 and 7. So this cell becomes a 1, leaving a 4-7 pair in the other two cells. Okay, 1 in this cell is now eliminated because I just placed this one, and earlier I found out that only 1 and 3 are possible to go into this cell, but now 1 is eliminated. The cell is forced to be a 3. 3 can't go here. Okay, in block 8, the digit 3 is forced into one of these two cells. Okay, so because the 4 and 7 are hidden in this pair, so either 4-7 like this or 7-4 the other way. So no matter what, they're gonna be in column 8. Because both of these two open cells are in column 8, no other open cell in this column can contain 4 or 7. Because 4 and 7 are already, like, we've already got 4 and 7 in column 8. So I can eliminate 7 from this cell and 4 from this cell as they're in this column, which actually allows me to place the digit 4 into this cell in block 9. Because 4 is eliminated from this cell. It sees the hidden 4 and 7. Three in this cell is eliminated. Might as well fill in 3, 7, 8, 9 in this cell. Hmm. Okay, I'm genuinely a bit confused as to what to do next. Because it's starting to get a bit messy over here. Okay, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 9 are the missing digits of column 9. So this cell, okay, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. These two cells see 7 and 9. So it's no 7, 9 here, and this cell also sees 5. So it's 2, 5, 6, and 2, 6. Um, okay, these threes force the digit 3 into one of these two cells in block 6. Actually, I why am I saying that? I can actually fit 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8 in this cell and eliminate 5. Okay, well, that didn't do much, apparently. Oh wait, no. 2 also cannot go into this cell. Hmm. Alright, sorry. Excuse me. I need to handle something really quickly, so I'll be back after the cut. So, yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so yeah, let's continue with the hard Sudoku for today. So, hopefully I can pick back up on where I left off. Because, yeah, it's now been over an hour since I've left. And yeah, I'm back. So, I hope I still have some memory of how this Sudoku puzzle goes. Um, let's see. In column 4, the missing digits are 1, 3, 4, 7, and 8. These two cells, C, 1 and 8, so they can only contain 3, 4, 7. 1, 3, 4, 7, 8. This cell sees 7 and the hidden 1. Because in column 6, this cell sees 1 and 1 is still missing. So 1 is guaranteed to go into one of these two cells for column 6, which eliminates 1 from this cell. So this open cell can only contain 3, 4, or 8. Um, I'm gonna mark down the missing digits of column 1. 1, 4, 5, and 7 go into these four open cells. This cell sees 1 and 7, so it can only contain 4 or 5. This cell sees 7, so it's 1, 4, or 5. This cell sees 4 and 5, so indeed it is either 1 or 7 only. What about this cell? For row 4, the missing digits are 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9. But this cell, I think it only sees 5, so it's 3, 4, 8, or 9. Oh, wait. When did this happen? Okay, I'm sorry that I missed this. Yeah, in row 9, 9 is a missing digit. This cell sees 9, and this cell also sees 9. So in row 9, the digit 9 is forced into this cell, which makes this a 3, which makes this a 1, and this a 9 to complete this column. This cell cannot contain 3 and 9 anymore. Uh, okay, now 1 is eliminated from this cell. Now this cell sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. So the only digit that can go in this cell is 7. So 7 has to go into this cell, otherwise it would end up being empty. So after I made this a 7, it points up, eliminating 7 from this cell, making the cell a 4, the other one a 7. This 4 points back down, making this making this cell a 5, this a 1. This 5 points right, eliminating 5 from this cell, makes this an 8. Down here, a 9, this a 7, 6, 1, 8, 1, 7, 8. Yeah, it's just that as long as you do the markings correctly, um, you'll then be able to follow the markings around and place the corresponding digits. Yeah. As long as you do the markings correctly with accurate logic or correct logic. So, yeah, don't mess up the markings, otherwise it's not gonna look good. Okay, now this 8 points up. To force the digit 8 into the cell in block 5. These 8s force the digit 8 into the cell in block 4. 8 in this cell is eliminated, it makes the cell a 3. Yeah, it does. Leaving a 4-9 pair in row 4. This cell cannot contain 3. Okay, this cell must be a 6 for this column, which makes this 2 and 5, this a 9, this a 5. These 2's force the digit 2 into the cell in block 5. Now this cell sees a 4. And 4 is still a missing digit of block 5, so 4 has to go into the other open cell, making this cell a 3. The cell now sees 6, so it's 3 and 6 for this column. 3. 6 goes here. This is a 7 to complete this column, which makes this 4, 7, 4, 3. And the Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, I finished today's New York Times Hard Sudoku in just under 23.5 minutes. Okay, I would say this puzzle is, again, just the right difficulty. I don't think it was too tricky. Like, at least it's not those Sudoku puzzles where it takes me over half an hour to complete. But it's also not, um, it's also not easy, you know? I did struggle with, well, didn't really struggle, but it's just that I took some time to see what allows me to progress. So, okay, I apologize, but because I went away mid-recording for over an hour, I do not recall the key spots for this Sudoku puzzle. So I'm sorry, I can't really make a summary today. I really forgot the key spots. So yeah, hopefully this video helped. Uh, if you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you, and of course, if you do ask me something I forget, I can always rewatch my own video and see what was happening and reply you if necessary. Okay, yeah. So that's it for today. Sorry for the cut mid-recording. Hopefully you don't mind, and hope it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so today is September 13th, 2024. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1182, as well as New York Times Hard Sudoku for today. That's it for this video. See you all in tomorrow's video. Bye!